Okay.
Okay, so right now, Ben, I guess you're getting a little first-hand look of your finals opponent. I mean, I guess, well, fine, since...
Oh, that's not good, actually.
It's the first time I've seen it.
So, Ben, have you heard of Lunar? I mean, as a player?
Yeah, I played him at Apex.
You played him at Apex, but from what I understand, he's not that experienced with VGC.
I think he's experienced enough.
I think he said this is only his second tournament, so I mean, obviously he's done fairly well already, getting this far. So
no, he's quite good.
Yeah. So let's see. So based on his team preview, he's running Gardevoir, Mammoth Swine, Rotom Heat, Gyarados, Amoonguss, and Manectric. So and most likely his Manectric will be the Mega, and potentially Gardevoir, or even Gyarados, but probably not. But you never know. There's been strange things. All right.
All right. I don't think I've ever seen a Mega Gardevoir used. Mega Gyarados, true.
Yeah.
Manectric's 100% Mega.
Yeah.
Whether or not he chooses to run another Stone in case he doesn't want to bring Manectric another match is anybody's idea. But right here, his team, he has 2 Levitators, Rotom H and Gyarados, who are immune to Earthquake, paired with Mammoth Swine. It's a good combination.
Yes.
Potentially, that's a Telepathy Gardevoir, so that could allow it to be partners with Mammoth Swine as well.
Yes.
So let's see what we get. Lunar versus Soul Survivor. The match begins.
So Ben, I'm just gonna take a stab. I would think you would prefer to face Soul Survivor since you have experience playing against him.
No, either one of them. I want whoever plays this match better. I just want to see a great match. They're both fun people to play, and both great guys.
Got 2 sets of shiny right here.
Alright, so that's Lunar. Alright, so Lunar sets out his Gyarados and his Amoonguss, getting his Intimidate off. Unfortunately, it won't do much because neither Meowstic or Rotom W are physical attackers. But we do, and then we see Soul Survivor with his Rotom W and his Meowstic. So we could potentially be seeing a fake out turn 1 off that Meowstic if he is running it. What do you think?
Yes, but the thing is now, will he opt to fake out Amoonguss or Gyarados? Now, Amoonguss might opt for the Rage Powder, absorbing the fake out anyway, right?
Well, actually, because Amoonguss is slower than Meowstic, the Rage Powder would go after.
Oh, yes.
But next turn, if he goes for a Double Protect turn 1, he could Rage Powder take away the Thunderbolt.
Okay.
That would be the big threat, because we don't know what item that Gyarados is running.
Yes.
If he's not running a Wakanberry and he's not a Mega, Thunderbolt from Rotom W will be a 100% OPO.
Yes, with that 4 times weakness.
And that's the switch. Potentially to a Mamoswine. Let's see. Gardevoir. Alright, that's interesting.
Or he could have went even with a Manectric to get that special attack with the lightning rod.
I like it. Which potentially means he may not be running Manectric.
Yes.
Since he did not send it in right there. And Soul Survivor switches into his Kangaskhan, setting up a safeguard.
So I think we know what's coming next.
What's coming next?
Swagger.
I think so. Ooh, and the Giga Drain from Amoonguss. So at the moment, Soul Survivor looks to be in a good position right here because a +2 Kangaskhan will OHKO either of Lunar's Pokemon. Neither one of them can OHKO him back or take him down from the health he has right now. So we're probably going to see a Swagger in return on either the Amoonguss or the Gardevoir. Probably the Amoonguss because the Amoonguss could spore. Oh no, but Safeguard is up. So that changes things.
So is there a chance that we might see a fake out?
I do not think so. It would not make sense to run fake out. I'm thinking Swagger return on the Gardevoir. That would be my guess. Potentially we'll see if the Gardevoir is scarfed here.
It does go for the Rage Powder.
Oh, so it's going to take the Swagger. Very smart. Very smart. Back in the days of old Beat Up and Terrakion. This same taken to ruin it. So we got Swagger on the Amoonguss.
So Rage Powder also attracts status moves.
Anything. Except from other grass type Pokemon.
Yes.
Alright, so...
And also apparently now with the safety goggles, I believe it protects against Rage Powder.
Yes, it does.
Which is surprisingly not an item that's not used that much. From what I know, it's not that not simple to acquire. You have to go through the battle mansion and do some stuff there.
Getting items is it's fun stuff, but it's a very situational item that you want to read. And since Amoonguss, there's other ways to deal with it, so you might not want to waste an item slot on safety goggles, but I've seen some great Rotoms with it. So the Kangaskhan is going to switch out here, doesn't want to die to Moonblast next turn, and we're going to see a Talonflame, which resists Moonblast, which is very nice. Okay, the Amoonguss hits itself in confusion. The Thunder Wave out onto the Gardevoir, hoping for paralyzation, which would be nice.
Well, is that Gardevoir scarfed? I think, do we establish that?
What's up?
Was the Gardevoir scarfed?
Yes, it moved faster than Kangaskhan.
Yeah, so that also nears its speed.
And we get a full para on the Gardevoir, which does hurt, because even a Moonblast on Talonflame, although it resists it, has poor defenses, and since it's killing itself anyway with Brave Bird and Flare Blitz,
it'll probably faint this turn.
You want damage on it. So let's see what happens. Amoonguss hits itself in confusion yet again. Not good. A Swagger coming out on the Talonflame, so the +2, probably we are going to see a Flare Blitz on the Gardevoir. Alright, so that Gardevoir is dead.
Now, why do you think he opted for a Flare Blitz versus Brave Bird?
It's probably something he had in the back. The Gardevoir wasn't outspeeding because of Thunder Wave, and something could resist Brave Bird, would not resist Flare Blitz. So he does have the Manectric. Now, right now, this turn, Talonflame probably outspeeds that Manectric before Mega Evolves. So we might see a Protect coming off over here.
And from my understanding, a Brave Bird, or probably even a Flare Blitz, will one-hit Manectric, since I don't think it has the best defense. It has pretty poor defense.
+2 would OHKO.
Yeah, definitely +2.
What might happen here, we might see a double Protect
of
from that Amoonguss,
I think we
and
will
then
be
it could
seeing
Rage
Protect.
Powder that Brave Bird the next turn,
Yes.
and Manectric gets the KO. I think that's probably the best play we have right here.
Well, Soul Survivor in a good position with all 4 of his Pokemon still intact with that Kangaskhan. Did he show his other Pokemon?
He did not, but it would not make much sense for him to keep in that Meowstic this turn. If he switches out to Kangaskhan, that would be very, very large for him, because he could then have Fake Out pressure next turn. So that Amoonguss hits itself yet again, but it does survive with 1 HP. And the Brave Bird coming out on the Manectric, which doesn't Mega Evolve. Very interesting. And that Manectric is dead.
Perhaps a misclick? I don't know.
I don't know, because...
And we didn't see a Protect.
No, I think you're right, because Intimidate would have dropped it down to -1. +1. It could have survived +1 if it's bulky. And that Amoonguss,
But he did. But Soul Survivor still went for the Brave Bird
no,
since
but
for the pro.
doesn't understand. If that Amoonguss is running Seed Bomb, this is game right here. +4 Amoonguss could do anything. Now we see this Gyarados come out. Probably a Mega Gyarados, since he chose not to Mega Evolve the Mega Manectric. That's a +1. That's a +1 Talonflame, a neutral Meowstic.
Wait, +1 Talonflame?
Because
not +2?
Intimidate.
Oh yes.
So that Talonflame's going to kill itself if it gets any attacks off. So I don't know if he's going to specifically target it himself. But what we might be seeing over here is a Mega Evolved Dragon Dance and a Rage Powder on the Amoonguss.
He does opt for the Rage Powder, so going for the Sacrifice.
Alright, that's good, that's good. So that
He probably will be going for the Dragon Dance.
Wait, let's see what happens.
Or will he just go for a
No, the Swagger
waterfall?
might come off onto the Gyarados, which will not be good.
Ooh, that's
So
unfortunate.
Talonflame survives. Safeguard's getting set back up so he can Swagger Kangaskhan later on and potentially the 4th Pokemon on his team. And the Dragon Dance does